Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Rivka. We're playing some Super Castlevania, or Castlevania 4. This is level 7, the library. This section... This is a... kind of potentially frustrating section. There's a lot of armor guys that take a lot of hits here. I'm gonna take it slow. And try and stay out of their way while we look for a boomerang. Hey, we despawned that guy by accident. I'm okay with that. Okay, this is getting into the middle of the game that I'm not super familiar with, because usually when I played this game as a kid, I would either start at the beginning and play through the first few levels, or I would use one of the passwords or a Game Genie to start at the end, and just play through the last couple levels. So the middle section is actually the stuff I'm least familiar with. I did do a little bit of checking around. That guy was... So the way stairs work in Castlevania, this section, you can potentially just jump down, down, down repeatedly. I just want to make sure that I don't get the crap kicked out of me in the process. That meat that I grabbed there will help a lot. Hey, you can land on stairs in this version of the game, in case you were wondering. This version's really neat because it's got the omnidirectional whip. And the potential to use your whip. It's kind of this freeform thing that you can just flail it around. This looks awful. At least the jump controls are better than in Castlevania 3. That was really close. And I just about lost it there. Well, I hope there's not more of that as we go. Okay, from here we go to the portrait gallery. Wall chicken? Wall chicken. Okay, this section, if I'm remembering correctly, yeah. If you linger too long, there's that little thing along the ground. And try and push you up into the spikes. It's not that bad right there. There's apparently another one later that will be worse, and we just need to remember to duck during that section. What? Hey, apparently he's got some reach. Still don't understand why they bother with the whip upgrades. You get them back so fast. I'm just gonna keep going. Whoa, lag. Okay. He's telegraphed pretty well, so I'm not super worried about most of it. Sure. Get through that whole section without getting hit, and then as soon as I lose, or as soon as I eat the meat, I also got no sub-weapons during that entire section, which is not good. I'm very much predicting this wrong. And apparently he just changes attack patterns when he gets to low health. Great. Ugh. I wish there were more sections to these levels, because this is a ways back. Just got 20,000, which is that extra life. Okay, well we almost got it last time without, and I was doing terribly, so I think if we start out ducking, it's really hard to tell which move he's gonna do. Yeah, this is... I'm just gonna do a little exploring real quick here. I'm not seeing it. Oh well. Part of me just feels like there has to be a sub-weapon around here somewhere. Like, I don't even care if it's a good one. Okay, I would prefer a good one. But not having a sub-weapon against this boss in particular is just wrecking me. Okay. You know, when I think of Castlevania, my first thought is super hard platforming, and the platforming in this game has been a little bit challenging at times, but it's mostly the fact that these bosses are just really, really powerful. Like, they do a lot of damage, and if you... I mean, I've seen speedruns of this, so I know that if you have the right weapon, the right sub-weapon, if you have the boomerang, this is a joke. Maybe the holy water would probably be pretty good too. I feel like whenever he pulls his axe back, that was kind of annoying. That last form took 3 hits instead of 1. Everything else took 1 to get through a health bar. Okay, stage 8 is the dungeon. Whoa. Okay, so apparently you can land in the water there, but I believe it hurts you. There we go. Better than nothing. Probably. Okay. these little eye dudes are really brutal. Mostly just in how they move. I'm gonna go ahead and do just the top route this time. Because Axe is nice, but it's not probably worth all the back and forth that I did. Go. I think I must have picked up some meat there without realizing it, which is really too bad, because that means I'm probably not going to get any for a little while. Years. Okay. Wall chicken is the best chicken. Okay, this looks like a part that's gonna start falling. Okay. Well, heck? Okay. Well, I asked for harder platforming. I believe there's some sort of formula in this game, if I'm remembering correctly, that determines how much damage enemies do to you. If I was paying attention during the speedrun. And this must be one of those cutoff points or something, because I feel like I'm dying a lot faster in this particular one. Than I was in the previous ones. Yep. I hate those little eye dudes. Hey! I'm somewhat impressed with myself. That is the first time with all of these instant death spikes, that's the first time I've actually gotten hit by one. That's not good. Missed the wall meat. Unfortunately, this is still the same section for some reason. So I have to get all the way back to the wall chicken. I'm not sure if the stopwatch affects these platforms. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to start running. I'm not going to stop this time. I'm going to blow the stopwatch to get past that, and we'll get to 8-2, hopefully. There we go. Must just be... This is another one of those. I kind of wish I had a different weapon. So we'll do a little exploration here, because if I... Oh, there we go. It's better than nothing. I believe this is going to be Frankenstein's monster. Well, that sucks a lot. So there's not as many of these Medusas as there are in some games, it looks like. The downside is it does look like they have very wide arcs. So they're less constant. Yeah, everything in this just does so much damage. Figures. Way too late. No. That was the cross. We could have had it. No. Well. Sorry about that. Okay. I don't even know the best way to do this. I was trapped. That is like the worst. What? We're back at the beginning. We are. Well, I'm at least doing a little better on these parts that are starting to become familiar. I'm just hoping that I have, or that the gap where I was doing 8-2 doesn't cause me to lose anything, because I would really like to get to 8-2 with, you know, lives. So, we'll see how these next couple sections go. Really, really well, I can already tell. Okay. Ah. Spawn that guy early. Wait, what? I killed him! Did he shoot 3? What? Okay. We're gonna come back to this level later, because I'm already getting frustrated with this, and that was some bullshit. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're back at the beginning of 8, so we'll just start the next video at the beginning of 8. I thought I had figured something out there, and for some reason the game bugged out and double spawned the Bone Dragon Tower. So it was shooting 6 fireballs instead of 3. And respawned the eye. That is... ridiculous. Ugh. Okay. I changed my mind. We're gonna finish this this continue out. But I'm very much I think I just wanted revenge for the time before that when I managed to get past the Bone Dragon without like damage boost over the Bone Dragon and still get the meat. What? Hey, those guys respawn, just so you know. If you are using the stopwatch, they don't spawn until you're in the room. And then they just appear and kill you. Just so you know. In case that comes up. Well, I suppose the good news is, for anyone who wanted more Chrono Trigger or Mega Man videos, those might be coming. This feels more and more like the crap that I'd expect from Castlevania. Like, I love this game series for its lore and its world and stuff. And I do love the Symphony of the Night style games. But this platforming just gets silly sometimes. And like the amount of time between checkpoints, the number of lives, the way that the continues work. This game is becoming less and less endearing to me. Forgot about that guy. Okay. Well, that was the dungeon. And there's only a few more levels after this. We're getting towards the end of the game, so it does make sense that the difficulty would ramp up, but it feels like it ramped up a lot in ways that are not fun. There's more instant death spots, there's harder enemies, the enemies do more damage rather. There's a lot of enemies with very erratic movement patterns that are hard to hit, that take multiple hits to kill. And of course, as always with this particular game, your sub-weapon disappears every time you die, and you have to re-get your whip. So, yeah, I'm getting a bit frustrated with it. We're going to take a break, and I will either continue on with the dungeon next time, or possibly jump ahead to the treasury if I'm getting frustrated again on a next video attempt. I may just skip ahead and keep going, because, again, as with several other things, I'm not here to be the best at a game or to, show everyone the awesome strategies of how to beat the game or whatever. I'm playing it and making some commentary and just showing the game off a bit. Showing what the game is. And this is part of the game, but yeah, we'll see. If you are enjoying these videos, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you managed to finish this slog, feel free to check out the other Castlevania videos. There's a lot more slog like this. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments. And as always, have a good one.